Okay, are we live? Hi. Welcome to our Dead Old Lady Recipes for Love readings. Many of you are part of the 30 days of going from protection to connection. And so I welcome you all here. If any of you are watching this in the future, yay, I'm glad you're here. Just know that any messages that are coming through, any questions that you have right now will be addressed in this reading. So, yay, you don't have to feel any FOMO about that. Woo! Yay, Nikki's here. You don't have to feel like, oh, wow, I missed out, so I guess this isn't going to work for me. Listen, because I've already included you in this reading. So any of the questions that are asked may actually hold your answer, even if the question is not the exact question that you had. So stick around. I know that there's so much that comes from these readings, so we'll see what occurs for you today. And this is your opportunity to bring, the question that holds that, what inspiration do I need, or what is it that's in the way of what I want to create? And you can bring those to this session. So know that this is kind of like a tarot reading, but with a lot more butter. That's how I like to describe it, because we are connecting with the Dead Old Ladies, which look like our grandma's recipe boxes full of recipes. And there are thousands of these in the world of the Cafeteria of Love. So just know that there's no like cookie cutter answers here. This is about connecting with the universal wisdom of love. And how does it get any better than that? Because when you're connecting to the actual truth of consciousness and what it takes to have and create the love story of your dreams, yay. So this is your chance to post questions in the comments. And because we're streaming through StreamYard, if you're not connected to that, just make sure you put your name in the comment too, so that we know who we're talking to. And I like to do a reading specifically for the group. So for the 30 days of going from protection to connection, this series is one that I developed because, when we're locked into these like points of view or ideas or fears, limitations, blocks, known or unknown, about what we can receive or have in relationship, then we can't really have that connection. And I know that if you're here, you are probably asking for that kind of love connection. Yay! Sarah's here. She says, ready for more. I wish I had more appetite for food. So Dead Old Lady School probably has something to say about that. I have absolutely no appetite and have to force myself to eat. And I just don't understand that. Yeah, okay. Well, that's good, because we'll be talking about food kind of a lot. And, I wonder what magic your body is that may not require as much food as you think you need to have. So playing with that, we'll see what happens there. Oh, yay. Hi, Mandy. Oh my gosh, I'm currently hanging out on the patio with Guy next door. We've been hearing about this for the last couple of weeks. This is kind of a fun series. So I have to listen to the replay later, but I wanted to ask a question. After 2 years of developing a friendship, Friday, he kissed me. Oh my gosh. What do the Dead Old Ladies have to say about this next level relationship and possibilities? Appreciate your insights. Okay, that is so great. I love that we get to tap into that experience right now. So, okay, maybe you're here, maybe you're watching later. We'll definitely look into that. So, we're going to start with a reading around our theme, going from protection to connection. I like to open up with that. But in the meantime, if you're watching, post your questions. We have one mail-in one. We have Sarah. We have Mandy. We'll ask them about those things. And anyone else who joins us gets to play with this as well. So I'm drawn to Bisquick Betty. She's been kind of active, actually, the last couple of weeks. We have a couple Dead Old Ladies in the background. That sounds really funny to say that. So we'll just play in and see what our opening reading is about and see if anyone else wants to join us. Wow. Okay. This is really fun. All right. So we got, it's an appetizer, so to speak. Cheese snack rounds. All right. So let's see what they want us to know about that. Okay. So, yeah. All right. So what they're showing me, which is kind of fun, is this, if you've ever been on one of those pathways where there are different stones that kind of lead the way. That's the image that they're showing me with these cheese snack rounds. So this is basically sharing about you are on the path. This is a delicious, this is just the beginning. And whenever there's an appetizer, there's a main course. Your relationship likely is the main course and the dessert and anything else after that. So letting yourself be in, knowing that you are on the path. So wherever you are right now, even if it feels a little guarded or it feels like maybe there's more work to do, or maybe, I wonder what's possible, or maybe there's a sense of I don't know if I can have what I want. Wherever you are is okay. What I want you to know is wherever you are, there is another step. There's always another step. There's always a next choice that can create a next experience. So even if you feel like you've done a lot of work, you've been on the path, you've been exploring, you've done the inner work, you're doing the things, maybe there's a sense of but why is it not happening yet? This is telling you that it's just one step after the next, and you are on the way. So please, I mean, even looking at the image, look at that. Step, 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 step. Like, and there's nothing more delicious, you know, allergies aside, lactose intolerance aside, than cheese snack rounds. I mean, it's an incremental step towards something greater. Yay, Luisa's here. Hi. So, oh my God, that was such a great one. So great to start out our experience. So let's dive in. I'm going to start with Sarah. I don't even know if you meant this to be a question or not. Like, all right, I just don't understand. I don't have an appetite for food. I'm ready for more, like that kind of experience. So let's see. All right, I'm going to pull from Clara. She's here. Hey, Clara. Probably the most beautiful lady. Look at that. I love her sort of Pennsylvania Dutch vibe. So yes. Oh my gosh. Yay, Mariah's here. Okay, so for any of you that are here, please do let me know if any of these resonate with you, because this whole experience is, my food is like the interaction with you, because this is the kind of thing that really does like get greater and greater the more that the dead old ladies know that they're helping you. So, okay, so we're gonna look at, oh my gosh, Sarah says, I love cheese so much. My students just asked me if I was going to marry cheese. That's so cute. Yeah. Let's marry cheese. All right. So, Sarah, this is yours. Okay. So, Clara is going to. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, I love this. All right, so much going on here. It's old-fashioned bean soup, but notice it's a little clip on a space, and there's kind of a turnaround here. So there's some writing on this card that's been turned upside down with the name Thomas. Anyone have like a grandparent or a great uncle or someone in their world named Thomas that may be here right now? Beans are also interesting. Okay, let's go into this. So, old-fashioned bean soup. All right. And it's opening with dear friends. So they're already talking to us in this way that we are all connected. We're all friends. We are all together here. And beans, interesting. Beans are in that, the way the dead old ladies like to talk to me is that they show me different things. And the beans are, they're a protein. They're an essential, healthy part of our diet. And they're talking about noticing. So they're saying, what are you noticing right now? So it's like this old-fashioned bean soup. What are you noticing in your world right now that is actually somebody else's foundation? So I was talking to Sarah. So what is it about this not feeling hunger thing that may not actually be your thing? maybe it's not even, interestingly, a required thing. So where are you seeking to make this? Yeah, okay. Yeah, where are you measuring your like success in this world, in this moment, from like this level of eating or not eating? Whose is this? Because at the level of your body, you can just say, okay, like, am I hungry? Yes or no. What if that wasn't a problem if you weren't hungry? And you can also ask if there's something that is needed. So they are talking about like kind of slowing down the process and looking at, okay, so if you're like simmering in this, like what if you don't need as much food as you think you need? I mean, they're just, and I hope this makes sense, but there's like something about this that they're, wow, okay. Yeah. I mean, that there's kind of an acknowledgement right now of anywhere where you've decided that, so this is an example they're showing me. It's like, okay, I need to have 3 meals a day. They need to look like this, just like the cafeteria when I was in elementary school. What if you can live off of something else? What if it's as simple as like you receiving even energy from the earth, and even having just like a cup of soup and some crackers, and that is what it is that your body wants. So get some questions going, because they're talking about a little more slowness. So if you already know that that's not enough, I would still ask your body and your brain, like, what is it that you would like? I mean, this is an old-fashioned bean soup. It doesn't really even have that much stuff. It's like water and peas and an onion and salt. That's it. So, where are you maybe, and just, and this isn't medical advice, so make sure that, you're not taking it as so, but this is kind of interesting. It's like really this basic stuff. Like, what is your body wanting that you decided it shouldn't want? Or what is it that you are deciding, even with 800 calories, your brain needs that? What if there is something else available for you? And maybe this is just a phase. I know that I've seen in my own world that, things like change all the time. And that there are times when like meat proteins are like helpful, and other times when I've gone long periods without it. And it's not wrong. It's like, okay, getting out of these ideas about what you've judged as right and wrong, and really being present with what it is you need. And if you are aware that you need something different, or if this whole reading is not working for you, then go to your doctor and find out something else. But it's kind of interesting because it's really aware of some kind of slowness and like space that is available. Let's see. Because anywhere you're making yourself wrong, like, oh my God, I'm only getting this many calories. Oh my God, I'm going to this, or this. Like, then you're stuck in this cycle. And what if that's not actually true for you? Yeah, the minute I didn't feel hungry, I started to panic, and that always makes it worse. So, what if you can have a different relationship with that and just go, okay, body, what would be fun? Maybe it's like, oh, I want a Twinkie. And then you just have that. Like, that's not what this world will tell you is okay. And what does your body actually desire? Yay. Okay. Let's go to Mandy's question, which is, oh my God, I'm here. Guy next door, he kissed me. What do the dumb old ladies have to say about this next level relationship and the possibilities? Okay. So Tina is chiming in. Here's Tina. Yay. Okay, break. Great. Take break. Here's Tina. Say hello. Yay. Okay. So let's see what they have to say about this. All right. Next level relationship possibility. Pulling out a card. Oh, wow. Okay. Whoa. All right. So here's what's cooking. Love it when they say that. So there's something in action here. You'll love this, Mandy. Look at that. Here's what's cooking. Salmon Continental. Recipe from Joanne Walker. Anyone have a grandma Joanne, great aunt, someone, anyone know any, whatever this brings up, say hello to that person. Oh my gosh. Okay. So interesting combination. If you've been to Dead Old Lady readings before, anytime there's like the can of cream of, so this one has the can of cream of celery soup. There's always something that you want to acknowledge that's already working. So for that question, I would say, like, what is actually already there that you're not acknowledging? So, yeah, what do you know? Like, what's working for you in this relationship? What can you, like play with in the energy of this? It's a sprinkle with paprika. To me, that is an opportunity to kind of like add a little mystery, add a little bit of like kind of maybe flirtiness. But I know flirty can be a tricky word, but like, what is it that you can add into this that would just actually create more here? That's what paprika does. It's like they're inviting you to add some sprinkle of paprika to this. I mean, obviously we see that there's salmon, there's like a flow, although interesting, salmon flows upstream, but it also, oh my gosh, so it can be that or tuna. So that's kind of funny. It says salmon continental, but it can be salmon or tuna. So it's like, are you flowing upstream with this? Or are you in the flow? And not that it's wrong that salmon flow upstream, but it's just kind of an interesting awareness. And, all right. So, so it's talking about like draining out any of the juice. So any of the efforting, any of the intensity, any of the stuff that keeps you from actually having having the moment of this. That's what they're saying. Having the moment of this. So enjoying the moments, adding a little paprika, cutting out the efforting, being in flow, and yeah. Like, what's really cool about sprinkling in the paprika is that it's like, oh yay, like adding that kind of magic to it and the spice, and let your own awareness of that. It may just be an energy of like, oh, this is really fun, like turning it up a little bit. Where have you decided that like toning it down or not getting your hopes up or not acting too excited or interested is the thing you're doing? So let yourself have some paprika. Yay. Sarah says deviled eggs are the answer for her. Yay. That is a good answer. I love that. Okay. So Nikki, okay, I love it. Yay. Dear Dental Ladies, what advice do you have for me around dealing with the dating site? I fluctuate between being excited about who may be on the dating site and being discouraged by who is there. Oh my God, this is such a good question. I also think I need to get out into more real world activities that I enjoy to meet people. Okay. So if you already know that part, the last one, I also think I need to get out into more real world activities. Okay. Is that fun for you? If it is, then make a choice for that. Like take some steps towards it and don't give up on that. I know it can have like an edge, but if you're even writing that, then that likely tells me that that's something that would probably contribute to your life. So be aware of that one and start choosing it. So let's pull a card for you. All right, I'm picking from, I think, Dolores. Welcome, Dolores. She's like the most amusing one. Around this, because if anybody else has the same question about what do you have for me about dealing with the dating site, fluctuating from being excited about who's on there and who's not. Okay, that's a really great question. Kind of common. Okay, let's see what she has to say. All right. Oh, okay. Okay. You got lemon coconut squares from Dolores. And I love this because there's like lemon dash coconut squares. Good news is that it's a dessert. When we have these desserts, I always like to think, oh yeah, this is so great. Like it just tends to have like this edge of sweetness on the end because it's a dessert. So let's see. All right. So there is like as the question holds, this paradox. There's the lemon, the sour, coconut, the like sweet squares. So in this is about the mindset. There's a lot of flour in this. Every time I see a lot of flour, there's like this consciousness piece. It's like, okay, well, what mindset can you have that will support you in being more aware of this like sugary coconutty thing? So what if you can know that it's not a problem or an issue, which I'm kind of sensing that you probably don't think it is, but that you can not get distracted by the discouragement. So if you're distracted by the discouragement of, oh my God, there's all these people who are on there, which, you know, many of them are probably writing you or liking you or connecting with you, which makes it even more frustrating that you get to say, okay, yes, I see it, I get it, but not connecting to it, not like aligning with it or buying into it or getting sucked away with that, and just being very dedicated to, this is about my dessert. Like, it's about you having your dessert. Really, everyone, listen to this, because this, you know, you having that relationship that you truly desire is the dessert. It's like, you know, but it's not the end, because you can have more desserts and you can have more meals, but it's like you can hold it with the consciousness of like, this like sweet thing that I would love to have. And, you know, you're not going to be like, oh yeah, I want, you know, a like a Triscuit for dessert. Like, you're going to be like, that's not a fun dessert. You're going to be like, I want, you know, this lemon square for dessert, something really fun. So make a commitment to that. And it's a little tricky sometimes. Like, sometimes it's hard to not get into the like sourness of it because it's occurring, but you don't have to get sucked into it. So, all right. So Nikki, I don't know if you're even here live still, but yeah, it even talks about this. It's like being firmly packed into the aspect of this, which is the lemon, not the lemon, sorry, the sugar, the coconut, the nuts, the flour. That's a separate piece. The lemon is over here. That's the part that you get to align your mindset with. It's like, okay, what's fun for me? And not buy into discouragement, because the discouragement is designed to keep you from actually moving forward. Okay. So, all right. I don't think there are any more questions, but I have one from an online person. So I'm going to go read that one really quick, which is a really fun one. Okay. So the next question is, okay, this is fun. Okay. So, dear dead old ladies, how can I entice or attract sex again with a recent lover whose name means father of many? Super fun. Okay, so how can I entice or attract sex again with a recent lover? We'll leave it at that. Okay, let me see who wants to talk. All right. Abigail, actually. Here she is. Abigail. Yes. Awesome. Nikki says, thanks, Dolores. I enjoy dessert. I'll stick with sweet, not Triscuits. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. All right. So here we go. Let's see what she has to say. Oh my gosh. Right away, she picked a card. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. This is so perfect. All right. So, Lazy Daisy frosting. Wow. Okay. So many things. Okay. One, I love this name. Lazy Daisy frosting. It's like there is this relaxation. Oh, this relaxation that is, they're showing me, they're like, oh my God, just relax into this. This is not something that requires any intensity or effort. It's like letting yourself be that flower. It's like they're showing me this actual daisy where you are that sweetness. It's frosting. Like just being that and letting your just even the silence, even the just like presence of you be the thing that entices, and not getting into any story about whether that works or not. This is the most like sensuous card. It's talking about melted butter, firmly packed brown sugar, chopped nuts, light cream. This could just be its own like porno, right? Like, wow. Spread on a warm or cool caramel cake. Oh my God. Place under a broiler until lightly browned. Watching closely. So, you know what? There's no Nikki says dessert porn. It really is. It's just like, what energy of the like seduction can you be that just creates that thing? And you know what? Sometimes it's just like looking into someone's eyes or being able to share a meal or like enjoying talking about like what lights you up. Like maybe it's physical, maybe it's not, but it's definitely about you being able to get out of your head and relaxing into it. There's, everything. I'm just going to read the whole recipe. Like that's not even subtle. Lazy Daisy frosting. Mix together melted butter or margarine, firmly packed brown sugar. Go where you go. Chopped nuts, light cream, spread on warm or cool caramel cake. Place under a broiler until slightly browned, watching closely. What the heck? Like there's not even, I didn't need to add words to that. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Sarah's laughing. Nikki says maybe she should have frosting on hand. Yeah, well, apparently she already does, because that's what came. All right. All right. Wow. This was kind of that I don't know if I can like top that at this point. I think that's our reading for today. Thank you for being here. And wow. That last one was epic. Let's see what happens next week. Okay, so join us next Sunday. We're still in our 30 days, and keep showing up, watching the replays in this series, because it is designed to give you that like micro dosing, incremental transformation that you're asking for. And even if you don't feel like things are clicking, I promise things are moving and starting to like change in your world if you're willing to show up for it. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. This is so great. Thank you for being here. Oh my God, that was so fun. And we'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.